Good morning students. Welcome back to Max online class. Today's class we are going to study exercise 5.3 of chapter 5 data handling. The first topic to be discussed in this exercise is chance and probability. Before starting exercise we should know some terms related with this topic. First term is random experiment. An experiment whose result is unknown or cannot be controlled. If you perform any activities, for example, tossing a coin, what will be the result? We don't know. Maybe head or tail. Similarly, throwing a die. It may be 6 possibility outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Which is the correct result? We don't know. So, such type of experiments are called a random experiment. We'll move to next topic, outcome. The possible results of a random experiment are known as its outcome. If we toss a coin, what will be the result? It may fall head or tail. That head or tail only here outcomes of this event. Second example, when a die is thrown, the possible outcomes are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. How many numbers are there? 6 numbers. So, what are the outcomes? These all numbers are outcomes of this event. Next term, equally likely outcome. When each of the outcomes have same chances of occurring, then such outcomes are termed as equally likely outcomes. Examples. Look at the first example. Getting a 3 on the toss of die and getting a 5 on the toss of a die are equally likely events since the probabilities of each event are equal. Probability means number of chance. When you throw a die, how many chance to get a number 3? Only one chance. If you throw a die again, how many chance is there to get the number 5? That also only once. Not only 3 and 5. Remaining numbers. If the result is 1, if the result is 2, if the result is 3, whatever the numbers from 1 to 6, only one chance. So, the chances are equal. That events are called equally likely events. Another one example, getting an even number on the toss of a die and getting an odd number on the toss of a die are equally likely events. Hey, since probabilities of each event are equal. See how the second example is equally likely events. A die, it has 3 even numbers and 3 odd numbers. That is 2, 4, 6 are 3 even numbers. The odd numbers 1, 3 and 5. Yeah. If you throw a die, there are 3 chances to get the even numbers. It may fall 2, 4 or 6. For odd numbers also 3 chances. It may fall 1, 3 or 5. So both the results are equal. That is 3 chances only. Even numbers 3 chances. Odd number 3 chances. So the probability is equal. Therefore this example also equally likely events. Another one example, tossing a coin. What will be the result? Head or tail. That head is one chance and tail also one chance. Therefore, tossing a coin also equally likely events. Understand? Yes, what is equally likely outcome? When each of the outcomes have same chances, that is equal number of chances occurring, then such outcomes are termed as equally likely outcomes. Next term is linking chances to probability. The probability and chances can be related to each other as follows. This is the formula of probability, number of chance for a particular outcome by total number of outcome. Here we are having the term chance and probability. This is the relation between chances to probability. Chances and probability. For example, if we toss a coin, there are two outcomes, head or tail. Total number of outcome is 2. Is it? If the result is head, that is only one outcome, that is one chance. Is it? If the result is head, head is the one chance, therefore 1 by 2 is the probability of this event. Or if the result is tail, that also one chance, 1 by 2 is the probability of that event. You will understand better when we solve the problems. Another topic, outcome of an event, tossing of one coin. What will be the result? Head or tail. So, two outcomes, tossing of two coins simultaneously. Simultaneously means together. What will be the results? H, 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 T, T, H or T, T. Totally 4 outcomes. Next we have throwing a die once. What will be the outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Totally 6 number of outcomes. Next we have throwing, that is that should be H. Throwing two dice. Dice, it is in plural. Die is in singular. Throwing two dice simultaneously. What will be the result? This table showing there are totally 36 outcomes when we throw two dice simultaneously. And one die is red in color, another one die is black in color. Red die and black die, you throw once, there are 36 possible outcomes. Yeah, that 1 comma first result 1 comma 1. That black one represent the number on black die. Red one represent the number on red die. Isn't it? Similarly 2 comma 1, 2 is on black die, 1 is on red die. So like this you will get 36 possible outcomes. Next topic, playing cards. A deck of playing cards have total 52 cards. A deck of playing cards means pack of cards. In a pack there are 52 cards. That cards are divided into colors. That is two colors. One is red and black. There are 26 red cards and 26 black cards. The two colors are further divided into 4 types of cards with respect to designs on the card. There are club, spade, heart and diamond. Now this red color 26 cards further divided into 2 parts. That is 13 heart and 13 diamond. Yes, we'll write here. Red color 26 cards divided into 13 and 13. That is 13 heart and another one is copied on all these definitions with example. If you know these informations, it will be easy to study in your higher classes. Let's start the exercise 5.3. The first question, list the outcomes you can see in this experiment. First sub question, a spinning wheel. If you spin a wheel, the point fall on either A, B, C or D. Here we should write only the outcomes, not the probability. How many outcomes are possible? Yes? Yeah, let's start to write answer. The outcomes of spinning wheel spinning a wheel are A, B, C and D. There are 4 outcomes, but on a wheel it's showing 5 sectors. Here A is repeated 2 times. If a point shows or fall at any A, we have to write it as A only. So we should consider the 2 A's here one time. So there are 4 total outcomes. Yes, move to the second part of question. Tossing 2 coins together. The outcomes of tossing 2 coins together. Together means simultaneously. Together are, already we know that is 2 heads, H comma H, H comma tail, tail comma H and tail comma tail. Totally 4 outcomes are possible when you tossing 2 coins together. Yes, copy down this. Next we will move to second question. When a die is thrown, list the outcomes of an event of getting a prime number, not a prime number. First part, a prime number. Second part, not a prime number. First we will write what are the outcomes. We will make a list of outcomes of an event. What is the event here? Throwing a die once. The outcomes of throwing a die are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make a list of prime number 2, 3 and 5. There are 3 prime numbers. B question, that is B part of question, not a prime number. Remaining. Which are the numbers are remaining? 1, 4 and 6. They are not a prime number. Copy down. Next sub questions also having 2 part of question. A number greater than 5. A number greater than 5 is equal to. Yeah, what is the number? Yes, 6 is the only one number which is greater than 5. B part, a number not greater than 5. A number not greater than 5 means less than 5. Yes, they are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 also. Because they are asking a number not greater than 5. 5 also not greater than 5. It is equal to 5. So we should consider 5 also. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes, copy down. Yes, copy down till this. Remaining problems we will continue in the next class. Thank you.